Hey guys, this is Dre41, and in this video, I'm going to attempt to show you guys how to create a wrestler using an actual face. Now, this is a step-by-step video on how to do so. Pay attention, pay very close attention, because I'm going to go through step-by-step on how you take a face from the internet, download it, fix it up, and upload it and be able to use it for any WWE 2K games, as long as they use the same upload feature, of course. I'm gonna need a new Cody Rhodes face for WWE 2K19, so I'll go online, as you can see right here, and I already have it set. So we're going to save that image. It started to download, and it downloads successfully. Cool. Now, what we're going to go to is an app called Sketch. So let's go to Sketch. So I have the options up right now for a new sketch. So with this and it being a new sketch, what you want to go to is the square image, which the square image is on the bottom left hand side, the 1440 by 1440. You want to use this. We're in the app now, and what we're going to do is we're going to import the picture of Cody Rhodes that we took. So we have the picture of Cody Rhodes in the app. You want to make it a little bit bigger, not too big. Right here is fine. So now what we're doing, since you probably don't have Photoshop, if you don't have Photoshop, then that's great. You can use this app called Sketch, whether it's on Android or Apple devices, whatever the case may be. So you pull this up and you want to use this right here. So it's going to pull up the color of whatever place you put it. So what you want to do is you want to make it his skin color. Boom. You go back on here, and right here on the right hand side, you turn this down. So you want to make it more transparent. The less transparent, the better. And you zoom in. And what you do is you put color where there isn't. So you just color this in. And this definitely takes some time, and it's a learning process, but this is for people who want to get into call creating, or they say, oh, I want to make myself, but I don't know how, or whatever the case is. This is the starting point. So you guys can eventually, become more comfortable with creating wrestlers, because there's a lot of people online or who play WWE games who don't create wrestlers. And I feel like the more you know and the more comfortable you are with creating wrestlers, the better content that there is or will be online. We're just going to color this in at the top. So basically what you want this to do is to blend in with his skin. You see, like how it's blending in right now. Now, you don't have to worry 100% about it blending in completely, because once you upload it, you won't be able to see a lot of the detail. You could just see like, okay, I colored it in. Now you can see at the top part where the temple is, it's more colored in. So I'm just working on it as I go. So the parts that are white, like on his forehead and right above his eyebrow, you want to get that as well. What you want to do is take the highlights out of the picture. Now you're probably asking why you want to take the highlights out. Well, the reason why you want to take the highlights out is because when you put this on a call, and I'm going to mirror this face. If you guys don't know what mirroring is, I'll show you. But if you mirror it, it's going to look crazy once you upload it. And you don't want your call to look mirrored. So I want to go back in, and I want to change up the skin tone a little bit. If I'm going a little bit fast, just slow it down. So basically right now what I'm working on is the cheek and jawline area. I want to get this right. And just like I said, blend it, like play, just go into it, mess with it a little bit, make sure it looks good for you. And like I said, I'm using Cody Rhodes because, hey, I'm going to create a Cody Rhodes for WWE games until he returns. And until he returns, this is the only option you have to have a Cody Rhodes in the game. Now with me, I go into a little bit more detail. No, that's too much. I go around the eyes so they can pop. So I just color around this just to lighten it up a bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Just helps out a bit. Just work around the eyes. And like I said, you don't have to be a professional artist to do this. You just, well, you have to have a stylist. If you don't have a stylist and you want to create a wrestler and you're using your phone, good luck. That's all I got to say is good luck. I might keep this, I might not. Let's just see how this comes out. Just color it in a bit. All right. Yeah, that's good. We can keep that. Okay, so the first step is done. And what the first step is making sure that you have a face that is good. Now you're saying, okay, well, you're only using one side. You only did one side and not the other. The other side is dark. Well, don't worry about that. I'll show you guys. Here's what we have. We have the one side done, and we are going to save it, and we're also going to export the picture. So you back out. This thing won't work with me. You press and hold onto the picture. You see the three little dots, top right hand side. You press that, and it's export image. Now we have successfully exported the image, and now we are in the photo gallery. Now, since we're in the photo gallery, what we do is we go to crop. And what you want to do is just cut the face in half, like a deck of cards. You cut it in half. And you don't need the ear. Don't worry about it. We just need this part. All right. So you can have it like right there. Use the lips, you know, the little, the part of the lips where it goes down. You want to use that as the cutoff point. As a matter of fact, let's leave the ears in there, and then you go to done. So as you guys can see now, it's half a picture. So now it's just Cody Rhodes with half a face. I'll show you guys the next step of what to do. So now you see in the top left-hand side, it's an app with the woman, the two twins, sort of, quote unquote. That's called mirror image. You want to go to mirror image. Now, while in this app, you see a different selection of options. You want to go to the one all the way on the left, top right side, called mirror. And then the option is going to pop up. You go to gallery. Now, when you go to gallery, it's going to have a bunch of options of pictures that you want to use. So the option that you guys will use is the one that says sketch, because anything you download or export from Sketch will create its own folder called sketch. So you would have to look for the file name called sketch. So right now we have a picture of Cody Rhodes, and as you guys can see, it's a mirrored image. Now, this mirror image is not great. It's not great at all, but it's fine. We can work with it. What you want to do is get it just right. I'm going to work from here. Now, the reason why I'm going to work from here is because I can fix this up, and I'll show you guys what to do. This is actually a good thing that it came out like this, so I can show you guys worst case scenario. If it doesn't come out great the first time, you can still fix it. It's not a throwaway. So we're going to work with this, and I like this. So we're going to save. So it saved the image. So now it's going to create another folder that says like mirror image. So now we're back in the program Sketch. And what you want to do is go to the plus sign, then you go to the paintbrush. And now you see the square 1440 by 1440. You go back to that. I found the mirror image. So now what you want to do is stretch that out a bit. Make sure it's good. Check it off. So now what we're doing is we're going in and fixing any imperfections in it. So I want to fix the nose. I want to blend that so that looks good. Let's just take that light stuff off. Let's fix the nose up a bit. And don't worry, the nose ring thing, I'm going to fix that. That's a quick fix. So I'm just working on it, layering it. Like I said, it's transparent, so it's good. Don't have anything to worry about with that. You want to pick the color, boom, zoom in, and just cover it. See? Just cover it. Like I said, when you upload it to community creations, you won't be able to see the minor imperfections. Like I said, this is just a starter. I don't expect you guys to be perfect at it. So, all right. So now we have to fix the forehead because the forehead looks crazy right now. No, let's make it a little bit more transparent for you guys. All right. And if you have any additional questions on how to do this, please, put them in the comment section below. I never have an issue with showing you guys how to create wrestlers. It's not a secret. A lot of other call creators do the same thing. Probably not like this, but I try to take into consideration that not everybody has Photoshop. Not everybody is computer savvy. You know, just, you know, some people just like to keep things simple, you know. Fixed up the forehead a little bit. Like I said, this is rough. This takes a lot, you know, way more time. If you guys want to, you know, put more time and effort into it, good. You know, this is just the base just to get you guys, you know, a little understanding. So you check bottom left-hand side, you save it, and then you press and hold, and you export the image. So the next app you want to download is called Adobe Photoshop, and it looks like this. You click on it. It's called Adobe. I said a Fody, whatever. Subscribe to my channel for me messing up. Adobe Photoshop Mix. So you got to just let it load up. And this is a program that I do use on my phone here and there just for quick, you know, quick fixes. That's actually George Clooney. I'm making an original call, so I just decided to use George Clooney's face. Okay, so now we opened it up and we were able to find the Cody Rhodes face. So what we're doing right now is we're just putting a little bit of transparency in it. Oh, hold on. There we go. It was jammed up on us for a second. All right, I would usually put it at like 95. Then you go to cut out the scissors. Press that, basic selection, and then you go to brush size. Brush size, you can make the largest, it's fine. And then what you do is you just color it in around the face area. That's it, just the face area. That's it, you just go around, not difficult at all. Nice and easy, color it in. Just color it in. I don't believe a lot of people never like made a video about this. This is pretty important stuff. I mean, you know, I'm trying. You know, maybe I'll make another video, you know, maybe just to, you know, help you guys become comfortable with doing this, because the more creators we have on community creations that know what they're doing and know how to make these faces and, you know, just know the steps. I mean, it's not difficult at all. It's a lot of back and forth work. It's definitely a lot of back and forth work, but, you know, once you become comfortable with it, not an issue. So you see, okay, it's the sharp edges. We don't want any sharp edges. So at the bottom, you see feather. You press on that, which you're a stylist. And then you move over to the left or to the right. I would say more to the left till it's like that. Maybe we can get a little bit more feathered like that. All right. So we're good to go. Bottom right-hand side, you got the check. We're good with the check. So you saving it. Then you go up top right-hand side, you see the 3 dots. You click on the 3 dots and you want to save it to your gallery. Now, you could be officially done and upload this to WWE Games, but I'm going to show you guys one more technique before uploading it. And this is just an additional option. You don't have to do this. Okay, so I'm back in Sketch and you guys are like, yo, you're back in Sketch again. This is ridiculous. I know, it is what it is. But now what I'm going to do is show you guys a little bit of an advanced move that some call creators use when uploading a face to community creations. So I'm going to import the face of Cody Rhodes, the one that we just did on Adobe Photoshop app, which is free. Don't worry about it. All these apps that I'm showing you are 100% free. So we have Cody Rhodes' face back in here, the one that we did on Adobe Photoshop. Then we go to, now we have the tool that grabbed the color. What we're going to do is go to paint bucket and we're going to paint. Okay, so it's a little bit darker than the face tone. So what we want to do is grab that. We want to go back and paint again. So we're good to go with this. What we'll do now is delete the face, paint on the inside, and then we're going to add the face again. Okay, so we've added the face again. And as you guys can see, it's blended very well. But because I'm a stickler and I can't deal with myself, I am going to blend it a little bit more just so I'm a little bit happy with it. So I'm just blending it a bit, adding a little bit of a darker tone around it. I do this just because you probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm adding a little bit of color around the edge of the face. You might see it as, you know, the more I work on it, but I'm just adding it around. It's just to, I don't know, just to give it a little bit more color. Okay, we're good to go with that. So what we're going to do is save this, and now we're going to upload it to WWE games. Now, since we've done that, now we're able to upload the face onto WWE games so we can throw that on a wrestler or create a Cody Rhodes. So what you want to do now is you want to go to face photo. Option pops up. You want to go to your documents. And look what we have here. We have our sketch, our work of Cody Rhodes from our sketch file. And what you want to do is go to upload now. And you agree. And there you have it. It has been uploaded to WWE Games. And now I'm going to show you how to put it on your call and go from there. Now we're in WWE 2K18, where we will go to Community Creations, Image Manager, and download the work that we did on our phone and upload it on our phone to the WWE 2K logo uploader. So you see that's our Cody Rhodes, and we are downloading that, so we're all set to go with that. We go to a new superstar, and a male, of course, unless you create a female face. Now you want to go over and go down to the bottom to the newest face that you made, which is the Cody Rhodes. And as you guys can see, all the work that we did, and remember, all that additional detail, taking out the highlights, you guys can see that while in the game, once again, it basically kind of took it out. I mean, the highlights that we had on the forehead and above the eyebrow, we fixed that because in the game, they're automatically going to have the lighting effects, which is going to do that for us. So that's the reason why we take it out when we're creating the face or, let's say, dolling up the face, putting some makeup on the call on our cellular device. I don't know. I mean, if you don't have a stylist, this will be very difficult to do. It will be very difficult. But yeah, this video is just basically to show you guys if you have a stylist, this is what you can do. And also when you're going into call mode, what you want to do is, move the face parts, the lips, the nose, eyes, and eyebrows to the picture that you uploaded. You always want to do that. You don't want it to look crooked or messed up or anything like that. This video is kind of long, but this video is to help you guys see exactly what you do to create a face or to upload a face or to download a face, whatever the case may be, because I get a lot of questions on how do you do it? How do you start creating? What programs do you use? Do you use a laptop? Do you use a desktop? Do you use your cell phone? I used to use a computer to draw, and it was just drawn out. Shout outs to anybody who uses a laptop. Shout outs to anybody who uses a laptop or a desktop to create their wrestlers. I find it easier for myself just to do it on my phone. So it is what it is. But once again, you attach every single face part to the picture. So eyes to eyes, eyebrows to eyebrows, nose to nose, lips to lips. Now, without seeing the shape of the face, you just have to look at reference pics to look at, for example, Cody Rhodes' face and then attach it. Now, you're saying to yourself right now, well, that doesn't look like Cody Rhodes. Correct. So after you're done with this initial the initial morphing of the call, you will have to go back in and remorph it as well. So right now I'm just, working the mouth. That did not sound right. Subscribe to my channel for that not sounding right. I apologize. That is my fault. Bad Dre 41. That was terrible. I don't know why I said that. Shout outs to me. But yeah, when you're morphing everything and when you're finished morphing everything initially, you'll go back in after you finish selecting the color. I mean, right now, you see me, morphing the head. Did that sound wrong? I hope that didn't sound wrong. But I'm morphing the head right now. Like I said, I'm not really trying to do it 100%. I'm just showing you guys. I already made a Cody Rhodes, and as you can see at the bottom right-hand side, that's my secondary gamer tag, Dre41 Gaming. Follow it. Send me a friend request. Follow it, whatever the case may be. Add me, so when the next WWE game comes out, you already got me as one of your favorites. Because I'll start uploading on the Dre41 gamer tag, and then after that, I'll start uploading on the Dre41 Gaming gamer tag. So right here, you're picking the skin color for the call. And that's another reason why I made that square, so you have more space to pick or something, or base color if you wanted to use one. So just going through and selected that, confirmed. Now you go back into face deformation, and then this is where you rework it to really get it looking like Cody Rhodes. But that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Catch you on the next video. Later.